Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be discussing my October budget plan. Yes, it is that time of the month where I start to think about the incoming month's budget plan. So I know September is not technically over yet, but usually around mid-month, each and every month, I sit down and I prepare myself to begin my incoming month's budget plan. This is super helpful for me just in case I need to reevaluate or understand some, things I need to prepare for now financially that may be coming in the coming months. So it gives me that runway so that I'm not stressed when October 1st rolls around, trying to figure out what in the world needs to be paid, what in the world special occasions are coming up, and all of those things. But first things first, if you're new to my channel, hey, welcome. My name is Debronetta, and I just love planning. I hope that you will decide to plan with me and that we can connect here on YouTube or possibly plan together through one of my coaching programs. So today, as I mentioned, I'm not going to delay this video. We are talking about monthly budget planning. A budget plan is a helpful process that allows you to manage your money effectively, efficiently, and in my opinion, it causes you to just have peace about where your money is going because you actually know where your money is going. So those are some of the benefits of budget planning. I prefer to use paper planners. I'm a little bit old school. My foundation when it comes to my monthly budget is actually in a paper planner. This one, we're going to get into this, but it's actually in a physical planner. I also have an Excel budget worksheet. So that's where I do more of my tracking so that I know when things are drafting in and out of my paycheck. And I'm also able to post for future savings, for one-off occasions and things of that nature. So yes, I do have an Excel spreadsheet. I do not use budget apps. I do not link my bank account or my credit cards or anything like that into an app on my phone. For me, that's just not a preference. It kind of creeps me out a little bit, just to be very transparent, but I don't use planning apps or budget planning apps on my phone for that reason, just because I don't want, third parties having access to my online banking. But if it works for you, it's super, super effective as I hear from other people. It's just not my style. So I do, like I said, have the Excel spreadsheet. For those of you who have watched my channel for a long time, you already know my background is in finance. Both my degrees, my profession was in finance till I did a pivot into something more strategic, planning aligned. But yeah, so finance is something that kind of comes natural to me. But here's the kicker. Maintaining a healthy budget is not something that I've done throughout my life. Yes, I'm telling on myself, even with all the education, even with the work experience, I still fumbled along through my budget, and I hope that you can learn from me through some best practices and just some other sharing that I'll go through over the course of these types of videos. But yeah, so having a planner to track my money lets me see what I'm working with each and every month. Not only that, but backing it up with the Excel spreadsheet allows me to do more of a long-term analysis of savings, of debt payoff, and all of those things. So I bring the two together and I keep them in lockstep. So recently I shared this budget planner. It says every little bit counts. Excuse me. And I purchased this from Erin Condren. This is not a fit for me. And I wanted to give that update on my channel because I did share this budget planner. It's not a fit for me. It is entirely too small. I love that it has the prompts, but it's entirely too small. And there is not enough space for me to capture all of my expenses. So it's, for me, it was just more stressful than useful. And if you're someone who has, like maybe a lot of debt to pay off, or you maybe have your debt dispersed, it may not be a lot in terms of dollar amount, but if it's dispersed amongst like different creditors or different accounts or different credit cards, then this space is a bit limiting. Also, it just didn't work for me. Aesthetically, it just didn't work for me. I wasn't excited to go pick it up and grab it and budget plan in it. So I pushed it to the side for now. Luckily, it's not dated. So there may come a day where I'll revisit this planner and I'll use it, but it wasn't a fit for me. I started to use it in September, but this is this is what became of it. However, this busted up planner, y'all, this thing has been through it, right? I mean, inside is just pages that are filled out, different things that I'm tracking. I mean, it's not the best quality planner. I reviewed it on my channel. I purchased it from Target. I think I'll link the video in the description box. I think I did a quick comparison video, Target planners versus Walmart planners. So it was a super cute video. I'll do it again for 2024 planners, don't worry. But I gravitate towards this one. It's my style, right? When I think about my finances, because I have a whole lot going on, I need room. I need room to write. I need room to think about how in the world am I going to pay off my tuition bill that I just, had to house somewhere so that I could get it paid. Like, I really like something that's big. It's just more functional for me. I keep it in my house. I don't go outside with this. Otherwise, people will, I don't go outside of my house with this planner. But I really like how I'm able to repurpose. I'll show you. I repurpose the daily boxes to like put in categories, and I'll write down numbers. I'll write down when things are due. I'll write down interest amounts. I'll write down any type of increases to a particular utility bill. So this just is more functional for me, and I gravitate towards it more than any other type of planner. I started using this in January, so if I go back to January, I can see certainly how far I've come, praise God, in terms of my debt, in terms of just my budget goals overall. So I'm super thankful for that. So this is the one that I'll go to for the month of October as well. And I don't get real fancy. I do not. I put down my paydays. I put down some of the major bills that I have to pay. I put down any travel. I will be traveling twice in the month of October, so I'll capture that. Again, in those boxes, I talked about how I repurpose the sections. I've traveled quite a bit this year. So in the boxes, I also will go in and put the trip, and I'll put like my budget, how much my flights cost, how much my hotels cost, how much I spent on food, and I'll total up the trip cost just in one box, just so I can track it. And I know, hey girl, you can just slow down with the traveling and whatnot, but I will do that again for the month of October. So I'm gonna get this budget planner set up, and I just wanted to share with you all kind of my thought process, some of the benefits, give you an update on this planner, and just to encourage you to actually set up your budget for the month of October, whether you use an Excel, whether you use a physical paper, or if you use an app. Take the time to set up your budget, set your goals, right? Determine if you'll be able to accomplish those goals so that you don't stress yourself out at the end of the month. And then take the steps that are necessary to keep in a healthy budget each and every month and accomplish your financial goals. I hope that you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up. Also, click subscribe. I would love to welcome you to my YouTube family. Can you tell I'm excited? Also, check the description box of this video so that you can connect with me through my blog, careermomcommunity.com, as well as check out some of my Plan With Me services that I do offer. So I will speak to you in the next one. Happy planning, y'all.